the betting, the not so much anymore, is more down to my own fault. I need to get studying again to get the edge back. But yeah, it's a great product. I love the exchange. It's really, in my opinion, one of the better bookmakers, if not the best bookmaker out there.
Race number 2 on the day, 1:15 is the time you need to get those bets on for the second race, which is the start of the place accumulator over 1800 meters. It is an MR88 handicap, and before you get Devon and my selections in race number 2, we do have a rerun for you, that of Beyond the Boundary, when winning his last start, beating Lord Varys, and an interview with Rachel Venica.
Kept together on the inside. Lord Varys is running a big race. Master Bling's trying to tighten up as they come to the 200. Beyond the Boundary and Lord Varys trying to settle this out. Master Bling's getting into it late on. Beyond the Boundary and Lord Varys, there's nothing in it. Lord Varys, Master on the go the line. Very, very tight. Either Beyond the Boundary or...
Yes, Newsstream, he's an old soldier, you know. I think this race should suit him, small field. He deserves to get his head down in front again. And you know, he's doing well.
Yeah, some positive comments coming through from Rachel Venica aboard number 2 Newsstream, and he is an old boy. He's a 6-time winner from 38 starts, but he's certainly a game horse for the Mark Dixon team, and he has won over the course and distance, so he'll certainly have his supporters. But Devon, for me, I think course number 5, Beyond the Boundary, is only going to come on tons from that win last time out. Anthony Delpeche mentioned in the post-race interview that he could have just needed it a bit. They're now stepping him up to 1800 meters. No issue at all with the trip. He's run over it twice for a second and a fourth. He's your current 11-10 favorite. I think that he's a horse that's going to take all the beating in this lineup. For me, he's a horse that I personally feel he's a lot better than the field that he does meet. There's plenty of scope for improvement. He's already a 3-time winner. We can clearly see what the rights thought of him. They ran him in the Daily News when he was well out at the weight. He was 74 rating, and I mean, they took their chances. He ran 10 lengths off them, but it just goes to show what they think of the horse, and he's now on a mark of 84, only 3 points for his last victory, and I think this horse is going to be a banker in all bets for me.
Yeah, I definitely make this a massive runner here. He's definitely above average. You can, like you said, you can see what the connections think of him. Last start was a good gutsy win, and you're quite right. Has been travelling prior to that, racing in Cape Town. So he may have just needed the last run. Nevertheless, he managed to fend off Lord Varys on that occasion and win. Step Up in trip could suit down to the ground. No arguments there. Definitely the horse to beat. Other horses for trifectas and quartets could be a horse like number 7, Victory Twist. This is a small field, and this horse loves to race handy, so maybe you can have a place bet on number 7, Victory Twist, because if it jumps well and ends up in front, it will finish in the money. No doubt the horse to beat, number 5.
Yeah, certainly Victory Twist, one to include into the mix. He has run well on the turf before. He has won, and he's a horse that you guaranteed to get an honest showing from. And then possibly a horse that you can include into trifectas and quartets, the Highveld Raider, Nordic Rebel. He's a 9-year-old son of Rebel King, but Gavin Larena gets on extremely well with him. He's taken on some competitive races up in the Highveld. He goes the 1800 meters for the first time, which is quite interesting given that he is a 9-year-old and the connections are trying him over the trip for the first time. But he's a horse that could get involved for trifectas and quartets. But for both Devon and myself, we would number 5, Beyond the Boundary.
It's Donovan Everett from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Intrabet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.